Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. We finally hit 100 subscribers. Yay! So thank you all for your love and your support. It is greatly appreciated. We're going somewhere one at a time. And I thank you all for all of your support. Again, this is Color Me Bad Lynn. If you're not familiar with who I am a beauty professional by trade, among many other things. Mainly on this channel, we talk about the fragrances that are in my collection. We will also talk about the fragrances that are sent to me, complimentary fragrances, gifts, so on and so forth. We'll talk about natural skincare. We'll talk a little bit about makeup. We'll talk a lot about hair, all things beauty, anything related to beauty. If you have any questions, if you want to share anything with me, make sure you comment below. I also welcome emails. That's where most of my Dear Color Me notes come to. And then also we now have an active Instagram account. And if you want to find me over at Instagram, it is Color Me Bad _Lynn, all lowercase. Okay, so I hope to see you guys over there. I've only had it up for maybe like a week or two, so it's brand new. Come on over and join me. I'll be more than happy to have you over in Instagram. All right, so let's get into it. I hope everyone is doing well. I just wanted to come on and spread a little bit of love and cheer. And in doing so, I want to come on and share 5 of my sexiest oud fragrances in my collection. These aren't all of them, but these are 5 of the ones that I go to, that I actually use and I love a lot. One of them I haven't used at all, and then I think I'll share an honorable mention. I have one that's an honorable mention. All right, so I hope that you guys are oud lovers. If you are not familiar with what oud is, it is a wood. Normally when you find oudy fragrances or fragrances that have the natural extract or resin of oud, it is agarwood. So normally if you see that note in your fragrances, that is what they're referring to. There are other woods that are oudy fragrances as well, but like I said, if you love oud, hang in there. And you probably have all of the ones that I'm going to share today in your collection already. And if you do, share that with me and let me know how you layer your fragrances, whether you like, love, hate, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just comment back. All right. So in no particular order, let's go ahead and get started. I want to share some of the fragrances that I absolutely love. Again, I love oud and I love the notes of oud and rose. So you're going to hear me talk about oud a lot. Okay. So let's do it. Something I don't wear a whole lot of. This one is Midnight Oud. Okay. And this is supposed to be a unisex fragrance. I think it leans more on the masculine side, but I absolutely adore this fragrance. I don't wear it that much though. This is so gorgeous to me. It has a little bit of frankincense in it, a little bit of aloe. It's really spicy. It's really a beautiful scent. If you like a fresh oudy note with a heavy floral note in it, it's just so good. It's kind of unexplainable. Most people will probably call this fragrance an old school or old head fragrance because it is extremely heavy. But you know, if you've watched any of my other videos, I love heavy, strong fragrances, and I love beast mode fragrances. This is beast mode, mama girl. Again, this one is Midnight Oud, and I can't read who this is from. But I'll bring the bottle closer, so just in case you guys, let me wipe her down. I've got fingerprints all over her. It is so hard to keep those fingerprints off of your fragrances. You can tell that I haven't pulled this one out in a while. I didn't even wipe her down. Okay, so that's the first one. It smells so good. I haven't smelled this one in a while. It smells so good. Okay, my second one that I really enjoy is from Frank Oliver, and this one is Ooda Vanille. This is extremely affordable. Extremely affordable. And I think I got my son, there's one called Blue Oud or something like that, and I think I grabbed that one for him. Really, really affordable. You can probably, if you shop well for these, this one you can probably find for under $30. But when I tell you the scent of this fragrance, they could have charged at least $200 for this fragrance, guys. It is amazing. It is so good. I haven't smelled this one in a while either. I love all of Frank Oliver's fragrances. If you're not familiar with Frank Oliver fragrances, check them out. I have one called Sun Java in my collection that is absolutely amazing. If you love a semi-sweet coconut creamy fragrance for your summertime, love it. And I think I wore that fragrance once in the wintertime. It is absolutely gorgeous. So this one is similar to Midnight Oud. A lot of fragrances I have in my collection that I love are similar, but they have different tones with this. I have worn these two together before in layering. I probably sprayed this one on first and then spritzed a little bit of the 24-hour Oud on. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's a little bit sweeter. It's a little bit lighter. It has like a dark, almost like a dark cherry, dark cola type of vibe to it. It is gorgeous. So number 2 on the list is Oud Vanille. If you like oud and vanilla mixed together, and you're just looking for a really inexpensive frag, you can wear this to bed. You can wear this on date night. It is a little bit heavy for work unless you're allowed to wear heavier fragrances to work. So I wouldn't recommend wearing this because it's a little bit sexy and too sultry for work. But of course, if you're like me, you know, on some days when you're just feeling yourself and you just want to smell good and feel good about yourself and you don't care about the loudness, this is an absolute gorgeous add-on to your collection. Again, this is Oud Vanille by Frank Oliver. It's for all of my oud lovers. Okay, let's see. Let's go with this one. This has become one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. And I think I grabbed this off of Amazon when I added this to my collection for, I think, $10, if I'm not mistaken. It was really, really inexpensive. I wasn't expecting much from this fragrance. But when I tell you that this fragrance is the bomb, lasts all day long, and for me, that's important. I like to smell my fragrances, you know, throughout the day. This is gorgeous. It is one of my favorites right now. It is Oud and Rose, and this one is from Al Rahab. Extremely affordable. I don't like to use the word cheap, but it's extremely affordable. You can find this for under $20. It is worth every penny, trust me. You might want to grab 2 bottles. I wish when I ordered this I grabbed 2 of them, but I didn't know what to expect. And a lot of times when you find fragrances like this, you know, you're just buying it, blind buying it, just want to see what it's about. It's not that expensive. If you don't like it, and if it's a horrible fragrance, it's nothing out of the pocketbook. This is so pretty. Like I told you, I love Rose, and I absolutely love Oud. And these two together, they did an absolute amazing job of combining these 2 notes. I don't know how they got away with making such a gorgeous fragrance for such a low cost, but this is gorgeous, ladies and gentlemen, because this can definitely be worn by a gentleman. Okay, gorgeous. And when I tell you, I'm on the search and hunt for the most beautiful Oud and Rose fragrances, this is at the top of the list. You see the dent? And I've probably only worn this like 3, maybe 4 times. Okay, it's that good. This is absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is Oud and Rose by Al Rahab. Under $20. And you would never know it. Anybody that you're around would never know that you paid that little for your actual fragrances. It is gorgeous. Trust me on that, okay? Next one. We're getting down to the last 2. I will save my favorite for last. Let me wipe this down. Looks like when it's sprayed out, it leaves a little bit of a ring around it. I've done a review on this fragrance when I first added this to my collection. This is Badi Oud Latafa. And that video is doing very well, by the way. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. It's not one of my better ones, but everybody seems to like it. I think it's because of the fragrance. This is gorgeous. If you don't have this a part of your collection, do yourself a favor. This fragrance is so gorgeous. The bottle is heavy. The details in the fragrance, of course, I think this is a duplicate for something else, but I'm not into duplicates. I don't care. This is absolutely gorgeous. You can buy the one that they said this is a duplicate of and this one and enjoy yourself. This is gorgeous and it was worth every penny. And I'm sure this was under $100. I'm sure it was. But the smell and the detail, you would never know. If you love OUD, from the first spray out, this fragrance does something to me. And if you have a gentleman that loves OUD too, you can spray each other down. This is that good. I'm telling you right now. I can't wait to share some of this. It's so good, ladies and gentlemen, because this is definitely unisex. Look how heavy the bottle is. I'm going to bring it in so you guys can see the detail in the bottle and how beautiful this is. Isn't that gorgeous? It is absolutely gorgeous. And then the bottle where the tag is plated. I mean, it's just gorgeous. It was worth it for me. Even if this is deemed a duplicate for something else, it is gorgeous. And I don't even know what house this comes from. Oh, Latafa. Yeah. And you know, by watching any of my other videos, I love Latafa fragrances. I love my Arabian fragrances, my Middle Eastern fragrances. I come on to talk a lot about them, and I'm not going to stop. I am a fan. This is gorgeous. I haven't smelled this in so long. It is so good. If you don't have this fragrance in your collection and you like OUD, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. If you don't like a loud fragrance, if you don't like a heavy fragrance, if you don't like, it's got a little bit of sharpness to it. This could be overpowering for some people, but I can handle this. This is beast mode, mama girl. It is sexy. All right. So if you don't have this one in your collection, you know what I always say about fragrances that I have in my collection, whether I've come on and shared them before or if they are a new addition, get you some. This is a must have. You can spray the bottom of your feet, the inside of your elbows, your wig, ladies. Get you some. Last but not least, this is from my collection from Hermane. I have all three of the fragrances that are in this collection. I love all three of them. But this one right here is special. There's one that is said to be a dupe of Baccarat Rouge 540. I agree. But the duplicate of Baccarat, in my opinion, works better for me. So that's why I always come on and talk about it, right? This one is Hermane's Amber Oud Tobacco Edition. Let me bring in the bottle. Isn't that gorgeous? Real simple, sleek design. Let me show you the dent. It's that good. It is that good. This is one of those fragrances where when you start spraying it out, you don't care if you get on somebody's nerves when they get next to you. It's so good. If you love cinnamon, a soft spiciness to your colognes and your fragrances, this is so good. I don't know where else to spray. Let's see. It's so good. Yes, 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 yes. I love the detail on these bottles. Like I said, if you guys don't have this in your collection, I recommend that you get all three. One is Amber Rouge. This one is tobacco, and then there's another one. Get all three of them. You will be heavily surprised. For the price, if you love niche brand fragrances, if you love OUD, if you like high-end fragrances, treat yourself. It is worth every penny. These actually are better quality than some fragrances that I have in my collection that I will remain nameless. I won't even mention them. But these fragrances are everything and then some. And once I run low, I'm going to re-up on these. As you can see, this one is pretty low. My Rouge is kind of low because I've worn that maybe about 3, 4, maybe 5 times. And I go heavy on my sprays on these because they smell so good. And I want everything that I have on to smell like this. It's soft. It is sensuous. It's sexy. sophisticated. This is dangerous. So if you're with a gentleman and he loves oud and he doesn't mind a little sugar and spice and everything nice, get you some, ladies. It is gorgeous. It'll just make things all that much more better. So you know what I always say, get you all 5 of them. I do have an honorable mention, and I don't know where I put it. It's a Tom Ford fragrance. We'll come on and talk about that at a later date. I'm not going to look for that one. But I want to go back over the ones that I did share with you guys today. The first one out of my Sexy Oud collection is Midnight Oud. Okay? Sexy. The next one that I share, I think I'm doing these in the right order. This one is Ooda Vanille by Frank Oliver Paris. Sexy. The next one that we shared was Oud and Rose by Al Rahab. Sexy. And then we also shared today by D.L. Oud. That thing. Get you some. And then last but not least, on our list of sexy oud fragrances, this one is Al Hermane Amber Oud Tobacco Edition. Yes, yes, and amen. Get you some. This is Color Me Bad Lens, and thank you guys for watching. Again, I want to thank everyone who has joined in on Color Me Bad Nation. Thank you again for your love and your support. It is duly noted and greatly appreciated. Nothing but up from here. We're going to keep it coming. Thank you guys. Make sure you comment below. Make sure you hit that like button to let me know if you like the content. Make sure you hit that notification bell so each and every time I upload a new video, you can be notified. And if you can't watch it right away, you can save it for later. And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye. Peace.